If you can never finish that creative project that's been stuck in your head without burning out or overwhelming thoughts or second guessing yourself, then this video is for you. Whether it's launching a podcast, finishing your short film, building a digital art portfolio, the 6 week guided system helps you start and actually finish the creative project that matters to you the most. So, this is designed for creative people who struggle with procrastination. So, you either have too many ideas and don't know what to pick, you start strong and then you start to lose steam halfway through the project, or you wait for the perfect moment, but it never comes. So, the system is built for imperfect action and creative momentum. So let's get into how my 6 week system works and uh, what is inside of it. So, welcome to the introduction. Oh, did I? I didn't switch scenes. Haha. There we go. Welcome to the 6 week system. So, what is the 6 week system? The 6 week sprint is a focused step by step process designed to help procrastinating creatives turn their unfinished ideas into completed projects. So each week builds on the last week, helping you gain clarity and build momentum and finish strong, all within 6 weeks. It's not about working harder, it's about actually finishing what matters most. So, why would you use this? So, thinking alone does not get results, but systems do. So, it's not just about the action, it's about having the mental clarity, having that foundation and structure, and building up your mental freedom. It helps creatives break from the cycle of overthinking, perfectionism, and burnout by giving your mind something solid to follow. Sorry, I'm stumbling over my words, but that's okay. Systems reduce decision fatigue, boost creative confidence, and make progress predictable, even when motivation fades. So, people rely on motivation and willpower to get through whatever project they have in mind. Most of the time, that's not enough to follow through because you either lose steam or you have too many ideas and don't know which one to actually start, or a bunch of excuses that you have, whether it's dishes, that's one that I had, whether it's games, whether it's not having time to do things. So the system trains your brain to finish and not just start. So in the first week, we go over clarity and commitment. You can't finish what you can't define. So if you have an unclear goal, there's just nowhere for your brain to actually process to move forward or go towards. So, in week one, we slow things down and get crystal clear on what we really want to do. So, it's not a vague goal. So, instead of like launching a podcast, it'll be like launch your first 3 episodes. We get to action rather than a vague goal. So, um, we get to understand why we want to do something and get attached to that emotion because it builds momentum for us. So, we lock in a simple commitment so the brain knows that's what we're doing. And by the end of week one, we'll have a clear creative goal, a simple deadline, and the confidence to finally start with purpose. In week two, we start to build out the blueprint, which is turning our idea into a plan that doesn't overwhelm. And big dreams need small plans. So we break down our goals into milestones, map out tasks by week, make time visible, and progress measurable. And by the end of week two, we have a working roadmap, a plan that we can actually see and follow. Week three is our action trigger system. An example of this is whenever you wake up in the morning, for me, uh, my work day starts when I sit down, drink a glass of water, and open my laptop. That's the trigger that helps me start my work. So we don't need motivation and we go into the level of systems. Me having a system that I'm in the habit of sitting down in my chair, drinking a glass of water, and opening my laptop, that gets me straight into the mood that I need to be to get things done. So in week 3, we set up our environment and our brain for consistent action. So every day, if I do that, I'm going to keep doing it. So it's automatic. And then uh, we remove the choice of going to go play the game or going to avoid the work with procrastination, however you want to procrastinate, by building habit loops. And by the end of week 3, everything will feel so much easier. Um, Week 4 is our reset. So, most of the time in the middle of a project, you really want to quit or you decide to quit. So, let this not be you by joining this system. So, in week 4, we learn how to recover and realign without quitting. So, we'll track our actual effort versus our plan and start to reset without shame. If our initial goal is probably too much for us to get, then we can reach for a smaller goal. But it doesn't matter what the size goal is because ultimately you're making progress on something. So learn what slows you down and fix it. Um, by the end of week 4, hopefully, we will feel recharged and not behind, and we will continue our 6 weeks. Week 5 is really tough because this is like worse than week 4 having to reset. You're even further into your goal, and the closer you get to that goal, the more resistance you will have. So, because we're not used to getting things done and actually reaching our goals, so week 5 helps us really, really, really understand and reconnect with our why because it really matters. And uh, this is about the mental shifts that you need to get through those resistances. So even when it's hard, we'll be able to push through the resistance. Week 6 is done is the new perfect. So perfection is the enemy, but done is our goal. So in week 6, we will wrap up with pride and not perfection. So we'll finally finish our goal. We'll put it out even if it's not perfect, and we will celebrate our progress and look over the perfection. So by the end of week 6, we will have a finished product, a stronger mindset, and proof that you can do it again, even if you failed the first time. So, included in this course is 5 bonuses. Um, the creative filter matrix that goes over picking the idea fast and no more second guessing. The 30-day sprint map is our project mapped out week by week. Sorry, almost said meek. Stay on track with ease, and then we got our 10-minute momentum kit, which is a jumpstart with audio tools and setting timers. The finish without fear audio pack, it's just gonna be some audio that helps you with that mindset shift, and yeah. And the creative finisher circle. So this is a Zoom chat where I will be doing weekly calls to see what everybody's doing, and we get in there and share our weeks. This will be happening every week. Um, August 3rd will be the first one. So if you're in there by August 3rd, good for you. We'll be in there. So how do you join? All you have to do is click the link in the description, or you can fill out the questionnaire, which will be underneath the course link. Um, yeah, and it's that easy. So if you do decide to fill out the questionnaire, the link to the course and community will be sent through your provided contact info. And again, I am doing a live webinar on the 3rd, showcasing my first week using the course. So, um, when you click the link, you will see this. Cool. I think I can make this full screen now. So we'll see this. Cool. Okay. And then at the top or the bottom of the screen, it will say, I want this. You click on that, and then it takes you to name a fair price. Your code will be 100% off at checkout, so you don't have to worry about that. If you do feel like leaving a tip or paying a price that you think it's worth, go ahead and click I want this. And then once you do that, it will have you put in some basic information. You click on get, and then you will receive an email. After you get that email, it will say view content, and you can review the refund policy here. Once you click on this, it will send you to the course. So in the course, we got week 1, clarify and commit. These descriptions of them are so amazing. So if you just sit here and read these, like, it's crazy. Um, and then week 1, boom, let's just open it. And then these are printable or editable. So all you have to do is make a copy. All you have to do, click here in the top left, click make a copy, and boom, make a copy. On phone, I believe you have to click the 3 dots and then make a copy. So now that you do have a copy, you can start to write things in like this. So, yeah, my goal is to blah, 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 you know? Okay. That's how you do those, and you can do those for each of these tools and worksheets. There's a bunch of worksheets and a bunch of stuff to help you get through. All the bonuses are here, and the videos and audio for you. And then to join the circle, all underlined links will be clickable. So click that, boom, blah, 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 join on Zoom, and you'll be in there. If you do want to book a one-on-one call, again, anything underlined, you can get to the link where you schedule a session. And there you go. That's how you do it. And I believe, with that being said, if you guys are ready to stop procrastinating and finally reach your goals, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned on the content, join the course, and start your goal, your idea, finish. Uh, I will see you guys in the next video. See you later. Bye bye.